All right. So, setting up a nice little video for the uh, 1,000 subscriber for Rockout. So, Rockout kind of cracks me up because it's one of his videos that I almost got into a Reddit fight because they have a subreddit called Black Magic Fuckery, and it was somebody that was doing a challenge to get out of handcuffs. And the first time I'd ever seen that there is actually a subgroup in the lockpicking community was Rockout doing a challenge. And so obviously the issue being that when I was on that subreddit, there was a police officer that was saying that there's zero way to get out of handcuffs without using the actual handcuff key. And I mean, the stuff that we have here, guys. I mean, really, 0% chance. I mean, I saw somebody get into a Rotosera the other day online, and that's a bit more complex than the handcuff key. So, I wanted to kind of show off some of my locks, show what I'm working with here. So, I got my medicos that I'm working on, seeing whether or not I can get the time down on them. And the funny thing is that this is really a luck of the draw thing for me right now. Sometimes I can pick them in about 2 minutes, and sometimes it's just not opening for me. Today I am not having a good luck picking day. I've actually tried to pick one of my multi locks, and normally I can get it open at least once out of every 3 times that I try to pick it. It's actually a really challenging one for me. Um, I was trying to get consistency with it because then I can put it with my other multi-lock that I can open in like 2 minutes and a Medico and hopefully do the Assassin Challenge. But yeah, so Purple Belt was that guy, and actually this was part of my Triple Lock Challenge. And I liked him so much that I ended up getting an M3 and an original. And I also got a bunch of the other brown level cam locks. But one of the things that I've been looking for now is this guy still looks beautiful. Um, this guy is getting a little bit of wear and tear, and I wanted for the reveal to be a big surprise here, but you can see that is pretty worn out. So if I could find replacement cores that don't cost as much as the lock, I'd be a happy camper. The other really hard part about this is that I really, really, really don't want to have to take these things apart and put them back together in a way where I could accidentally damage them. Brand new equipment might be that problem. Um, when I gutted this for the first time and put it back together, it had a hardened piece of steel on the sidebar that I didn't notice that the hardened piece of steel goes up front. So I almost bricked this guy for a few minutes. It took me a minute to get the pieces back out and then put them back correctly. And of course, I did the thing that everybody does, which is lost the tiny spring for about 5 minutes, and then I looked down at my feet, and there it was. I also was really surprised at because the M3 I assumed was going to be a lot more difficult. Granted, this is a 6 pin, and I progressive pinned it until it got to a point where I could pick 5 pins without issue pretty quick. Um, I did not know how to properly set the pins, and honestly, doing the click check on it just a few minutes ago, it still doesn't click check properly. So I kind of was like, maybe this guy isn't the best for trying to go for that assassin's badge. Granted, if I can get that guy open in like 2 minutes, and if I can get this guy open in 2 minutes, then I can open this guy I know in less than four when I'm having a good picking day. Knowing my luck, that's just not going to be today, though. The other fun part was, you go ahead and you organize all of the little things, do your click test on it, and then pop in the slider on this guy, and it's just like, okay, I am most of the way done with picking this lock. And so, granted, it's got some interesting pins in it, so that's not 100% correct, but pin number two, key pin number two is sticky, so click testing that guy is a little bit bizarre. And then pin number four has a false gate on the key pin, so if you overset it, then you're going to be locked in on the key pin. Uh, Kind of an odd thing to see, especially on a shorter key pin. Been thinking about taking one of the Z's from uh, the Sparrow's Black Flag set and chopping it down so I can have a little bit better tension here. But yeah, these are two of the guys that I'm trying to work with that hopefully I'll be able to fully get to pick fairly soon. You know, I've got, I mean, I've picked both of them a dozen times, but getting the timing down would be great. And then picking, yeah, this multi-lock actually, let me get, because that guy's so much fun. Um, and I mean, it's got key control pin markings on it, and I don't think that I've ever felt any key control on here. But yeah, usually I'll go ahead and just line them up like this, and then let's see. It's been a minute since I picked this guy, but that was the kind of the benefit of getting the set that I got from was it CMFXA. Okay, everything's feeling good. There we go. That felt about right. And then there we go. This is where I keep on ending up on the other one too. Like, hey, I'm not getting any counter rotation or anything. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, a couple minutes on that guy, not too bad. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed the set that I got though. So CMFXA does their what is it, green to blue, and so green started off with this canard, and then I went ahead and got the 5-pin canard because like, oh, I want another blue one, and figured I'd go ahead and order that guy and order the DeGard. The DeGard has been just absolutely insane. And then inside of here, I've got a whole bunch more of the what do you call it? Serrated. So I've got I think four serrated driver pins, and those four serrated driver pins are going to end up going in here and turning it into a brown lock. But due to the triple lock picking challenge, this is my shout out is to the Swiss Lock Whisperer, because of the motivation, and honestly it was just an amazing challenge. But um, doing that triple lock challenge kind of lit something under me where, you know, I've also got this Medico Duracam that's going to be another brown level, mostly because I've just enjoyed picking Medicos so much. And then the Medico biaxial cam lock, got a nice little 4-pin one. And then the Abloy disc detainer. So I'm going to try to get through those just because I think it's important to continue down the path of, oh, let me go ahead and try another, you know, I've got this guy in. I've done pin tumblers all the way from white to purple now. Let's see whether or not I can get it done in brown. I've got green all the way through to purple right now with these uh, dimple locks. And so with the dimple locks, that makes it so that I've um, got my path forward to get. Actually, I just ordered a black dimple lock, but to get all the way through into brown right now. I've even got a wafer, but I'm still, just on the fence as to whether or not I really want to try to go down with this Magnum, trying to get this guy. I think this is a 7 wafer with a restricted keyway, and it's like, okay, well, this guy has actually been kind of tricky. I am very tempted. I got a nice little set of Dremel bits for jewelry, so I might be able to go ahead. What they did here is they shoved ball bearings into the screw set, so you can't take it apart and split it into 2 locks. I might just go ahead and take care of that. But as I'm preparing to go further, I've done these for purple. I still have an anchor loss that needs to be done for disc detainer for purple. Um, as far as what's next after that, I've got a Kesso for black. I actually have a Rotosera. Not 100% sure that I need to go down that path, but might as well go ahead and take a look at it, see what it's like. I've had a few naughty bucket items. I mean, really, the biggest naughty bucket that I've had, the 75 IB50. And most of that is because I did not have the right tools for it. Um, Definitely don't want to search that one online and see the lock picking lawyer pick it with a booger or something like that. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't feel like I know how to do anything anymore. Thanks. Um, let's see, what else do I have? Let's see. This is probably something that I need to come up with a name for. So it's a challenge lock. When I bought a Berserker set from Lockjaw, I ended up with one that actually didn't have key pins. It was all the driver pins and springs. And so I was like, you know what? I've got pins. I'm getting a little set here. I've got a nice little collection of springs that I got online. And I've got a whole stack of different pin pieces and stuff like that. Let me see what fits and let's see what I can get in there. And so after I took a look at what all could fit in there, then I realized that I was going with a non-quick set pin set, which means I had a issue with the key fitting. And so then I had to carve down the key. So this is for the most part the original key, except for where I had to file it down in a few different valleys. And it works. So I've got to figure out a name for this guy. I have not been able to pick it. And then aside from that, I guess the question was hobbies. What is it that I want out of my hobbies? Let's see, do a little bit of coin collecting. I do a bit of videos with really enjoying the Insta360. It actually does the full scale view all around you. So that's really fun, especially when you're going out hiking, going into some of the strange or interesting places up on top of a mountain, getting a good view. Um, and drones are banned in pretty much every state and national park, so uh, you know, got to go with something that actually you're allowed to take in. As far as another YouTube channel to shout out, I think that realistically, it's still going to be Mountain Mick. Mountain Mick has just always been that big ball of energy, positive energy. Uh, really enjoy watching his videos. And then most recently, actually, I stumbled on 2 different ones that were, just videos that were way above my skill level. One of them was, what is his name? It's like Artichoke. And then uh, the other one being the Midnight Philopiker. And so those two, if you get the chance, take a look. They are doing some really interesting things when it comes to lock picking. So definitely worth a view to take a look at them. And then yeah, hopefully I will see a lot more of Rockout with your lockout because it has been incredibly entertaining watching what comes off of that channel and seeing what kind of interesting challenges end up being posted there. But yeah, I appreciate the challenge. Thank you.